Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Premier League podcast, Yardman edition, where we discuss all things within the Premier League. And of course, it is FA Cup weekend. So we will be discussing some FA Cup fixtures as well, results from today. Obviously, biggest game is tomorrow with Manchester United taking on Fulham. AMORIM must win FA Cup tie. City got past Plymouth as well. Bournemouth getting past Wolves on penalties, in which what was a very, very entertaining game. Brighton take on Newcastle tomorrow as well. In regards to the Premier League side of things, Liverpool, Arsenal 13 points behind Liverpool. So I'm sure that will be a hot topic of conversation, as Arsenal always are on the Yardman podcast right here on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. But before I bring the man them on, make sure you run up the likes first and foremost. Hit the like button on the video, whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back after. Pay the tax when you enter the city of sarcasm. Hit that like button. Make sure you share across all the socials as well at Sarcasm City TV, at That's Me Flawless, at That's Me Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV on Twitter and Instagram. And just as important, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Road to 15,000 subscribers. We're closing in on 14.5k. I can see the chat is already active already. And apologies, people, as well. You didn't get the Arsenal show before this. That's on me. I'm saying that's on me. I overslept. TJ, Dunsey, Tony, they were all ready to go in that. But don't worry, man. We're going to get to that next week. So I'll see you lot in the chat as well. And you lot trying to blame the Snow Buddy, do not blame the Snow Buddy for me missing that show. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Look at me. As handsome as I am, of course the Snow Buddies can't get enough of me. Don't do that. Don't blame them for that. You know what I'm saying? You man got to be much more considerate. But big up to everyone in the chat. Shouts to TJ, big up Prime, big up Mello, Warrior J, Kaneki and TJ active in the chat. I see all the popcorn emojis, the lights are certified, Sunshine as well, King already in the cut. So let me bring the gang. And oh yeah, before I do as well, big up to Javon. He's not here today because he's not feeling too well. So big up to Javon. Make sure you subscribe to the Final Whistle podcast as well. Links underneath in the description. But big up Lex, big up Kaneki. What you man saying? You man good?
Yeah, don't worry about not making it for the Arsenal show. They're used to not finishing being first in anything.
Don't worry yourself. Them still ready. They can join that one.
Yeah, trust me, they can join this thing. They can join this. Don't worry.
Link.
Don't worry about
that. We're going to do it this month.
Still ready. We
going to do it this month.
Yeah, like Flawless, why are you apologizing for? You bottled the Arsenal stream. Arsenal are used to bottling. What are you doing, bro? This is second nature to... Bottling is like breathing with Arsenal fans,
right
bro.
Now, Flawless, they might make excuses for you as to why.
Do you not see TJ in the chat right now? This guy is depressed, and he's trying to talk about rent-free.
To the audience, that's what it is. You know
no, you don't need to apologize. Well, rent-free. Like, honestly, like, why are you crying? Why are you apologizing for, bro? What was Tony and these guys going to come on and say? What? Liverpool didn't go through any injuries? Well, is that the excuse we're going to hear?
So we'll find out on the week, though. We'll find out because they'll be back. They'll be back Tuesday.
They'll be back here with new excuses. Spitting facts. Fam, wipe your tears off your keyboard before you type, because you said stating facts. You're lying to yourself, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Wipe the tears off your face and clean your keyboard from the snot, bro. Then type again. Maybe you won't be lying anymore.
So just to clarify, the crossover will happen, people, this month, 110%. I'm going to chat to Lex, Kaneki, Javon.
Bro. This guy right here. Get some pledge. Dust off history book. TJ, I don't need to get no history book. I don't even need to dust off anything. What did you do last year? What did you win last year, TJ? Let's go through history. What did you live last year, bro? What did you lift last year, besides your hands in celebration?
Humility,
what did you lift, bro?
Be humble.
From clean the tears off your eye and wipe the snot off your keyboard, bro. You're looking very sad in chat, bro. I'm so sorry. Let me play the smallest violin for you, bro. I'm so sorry, man. Maybe next time you can you guys can 4-peat second. How about that, TJ? Let me play the smallest violin for you. I'm so sorry, bro. Wipe the tears before you type, bro. I'm so sorry for you. I'm so sorry for you, bro. You're right, fam, whatever, bro. I'll play the smallest violin. Oh, 14th. Oh, you mans are 14th in the league. How sad of you? Arsenal's strongest era in the whole league, and you can't win anything. I am so. Oh, Manchester United are 14th. You can't do shit, brother. The air is thinner up here, yeah, and that's why you're choking. You ever thought of that? Liverpool are on top of the table, and they're fine. You're top of the league, and you're closer to 10th. You lose 2 games, you're 8th. You know that, TJ? Smallest violin, bro. I am so sorry for you, TJ. Oh, but with Manchester United are 14th, hey, if me being 14th make you happy, I'm glad, TJ. At least Man United is giving you something to smile for because your club ain't. So depressed, bro. You kids going to college, TJ. Your kids you're gonna have great grandkids before you watch your club win a major trophy, bro. Smallest violin. I am so sorry for you, TJ. Fam, you can't rattle me, bro. Imagine
bro,
a guy with no hose trying to piss me off. Imagine this. I'm out here with 5 women on my hip, and you with no girls are trying to piss me off. Really? You think that's going to happen? I'm obsessed with you, fam. I'm sorry for you. Like, since you started watching Arsenal, the only thing you've watched Arsenal do besides fail is fail. Think about it, TJ. Since you started supporting Arsenal, you've watched them finish 4th, 3rd, 4th, 3rd, bottom the league to Leicester City, 5th, 6th, 5th, 8th, 8th, 5th, and 3-peat second. Think about it. Besides second, that's the only time you've seen Arsenal consistently do anything besides finish 4th and 8th. You're married, yeah, bro. The L train is married. A lot of people are married to the L train, bro. I'm so sorry. You know, the losers lounge. A lot of people are married there, bro. Your name is planted on the seat. You're just nothing but sadness about it, bro.
Hey,
pathetic.
Chat, are you not entertained? Run up the damn likes.
Bro, I'm married. Yeah, sure. A lot of single guys I know tell me they're married.
Get up to 50 likes, people. Get us up to 50 likes, and this is just a small intro into what the crossover is going to be like.
Couch. Imagine.
No, I wouldn't know nothing about the L Lounge, TJ. I wouldn't know nothing about it. The last time I checked, I've still won something the last 3 years.
No, you have to understand, but Arsenal fans.
Fam, it's sad, isn't it? It's a delusion, fam. It's a mental illness.
Games are Arsenal fans' trophy, innit?
Fam, it's a mental illness. This guy's around. You're talking about history.
Right, so let me ask you, Kaneki. Speaking of Arsenal, since we're there, their next game is PSV in the Champions League. They going.
And what are they going to do? And what are they going to do?
I'm asking you your thoughts on that, Ty.
Fam, that's death by 1,000 cuts. If they choke the PSG, if they beat PSV, congratulations. That's as far as you go.
I'm asking you.
They escape death and turn to death.
I'm asking you because I know you be watching the Visa and
no, I've been watching it. They've fallen off a bit because I don't know how Ajax has managed to climb back after their start to the season.
What do you think? Do you think they get past PSV? Or
barely.
Do you think they get knocked out?
Well, no, barely. I want them to get knocked out, but they barely passed PSV. PSV hasn't been on anything the last 5 games.
Listen to me. I tell you now, Arsenal not beating PSV.
So you reckon they're going out?
They're not beating PSV.
Right. Oh, I'm so. That's adorable, TJ. How many matches have you lost this season? Put that in your trophy cabinet, TJ. If it makes you happy, put that up on your title. Man United have lost this much games this season, TJ. I'm so happy for you, TJ. So happy. Put that up right next to the tears that you cried today, realizing you ain't winning shit for the rest of your lifetime, bro. I'm so happy for you.
Hey,
I'm
TJ,
happy that Man United make you smile,
I'm confused
TJ.
with this guy. How you agree with me, but at the same time,
fam, he's American. He's American.
Make up your mind, TJ.
He's American. These are the guys that believe that the NFL is the best sport in the world when it's only played in their country.
True.
Like, fam, come on, fam. Like, come on, bro. He's American. Leave him alone, bro. Leave him alone. It's. I'm happy that Man United make Arsenal fans smile because Arsenal sure ain't doing that shit.
Tuesday.
Arsenal sure ain't doing that shit, bro.
And big up to And big up to Luis Alfonso Diaz. Big up to, let's call you Lewis. Big up Lewis, man, for the super chat. Appreciate it. Says, big up the man, them. Where is Hennessy Troops? Troops is probably just chilling. But shout out
he
Troops,
is.
man.
Hey,
Troops,
don't
Troops is
worry,
good, man.
don't worry,
Appreciate the
TJ.
super chat.
I'm as xenophobic as your club is trophy phobic, bro. Don't worry about it, TJ.
But big up all my
Enjoy the
Americans.
stream though. Enjoy the stream though. You can laugh at Man United, bro. It's the only time you're gonna have a smile on your face.
American for true, brother. Cause who the hell uses xenophobic, bro?
An American. That's who uses the term xenophobic. An American. That's who
Uses
does that.
shit, man. Come on, man.
That's who does that, bro. I'm a proud American. Yeah, sure you are, and you're a proud Arsenal fan as well.
Should be a proud Arsenal fan. Let's go.
Your country don't do nothing in the World Cup, and your club don't do nothing in the league. Very proud, right? Very proud. Big up YMY, bro. Very proud of TJ. Enjoy laughing at Man United, TJ. As I said before, at least we're putting a smile on your face, bro. So at least you're putting a smile on your face, bro. At least that's good.
Big up. Why apologies. Obviously, we got these bots today.
Bro.
That's why I got these members. That's why I got it on members only mode. Yeah, go on. What are you saying?
Man said big up
YMY?
But YMY.
Big up Chelsea. Big up Chelsea
Arsenal.
for Mo Salah. Big up Chelsea for not giving us for winning the transfer market and getting Caicedo. Big up Chelsea, innit?
Lex, you have to differentiate. When you say Chelsea, what Chelsea you're talking about? You're talking about Chelsea Reject Rehabilitation Center in Arsenal or Chelsea FC? Which Chelsea you're talking about, bro? The Chelsea in Arsenal or the Chelsea that or Lewis them Chelsea? Which Chelsea you're talking about? The biggest team in London, Chelsea, or Arsenal, Chelsea? Which Chelsea you're talking about, bro? Which Chelsea you're talking about, bro?
We are talking about.
What do you mean what I'm talking about? Chelsea Rehabilitation Center. That's what Arsenal has been the last 10 years.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah?
Arsenal.
Petr Cech,
Arsenal
David Luiz,
okay, yeah.
you know, Jorginho, Willian. You know, like Chelsea, these man find Chelsea rejects and try to fix them back. They're Chelsea Rehabilitation Center. So which Chelsea you're talking about? You have to specify, bro. You have to specify when you talk about that, bro. You have to specify. Onana's doing as well as Sterling, bro. Yeah, TJ, Onana's doing as well as Sterling.
Hey, you lot get your question because it's FA Cup weekend. Get any questions in you lot may have, man.
Don't worry, brother.
Manchester United, Chelsea,
Ajax in the
Liverpool.
Premier League is talking to you. Why am I replying to Montpellier from the French league? This man just said Ajax. Does he know Ajax's history, or is he trying to be funny? All right, he's American. He couldn't even point Ajax to me on a map. Anyways, we are going to go about this actual shitstorm that is that damn club. So let us go right now. So
go on then. Go on.
So these man
the best
said
questions as well, people. I'll start the best questions. Sorry, go on.
So these mans now are going to talk about Liverpool. One, hey Tony, was I right about saying that Liverpool was going to win the league, or was I right? But I'm not. Let's leave Tony for another day. So Liverpool and the excuse that I'm hearing from Arsenal fans. Liverpool haven't suffered from injury. Lex, how long have you guys lost Jota for? Wasn't it like 10 games?
Yo, you know what? Last season, right? For all of the stupid Arsenal fans, which is majority. Last season, Arsenal play Liverpool without Salah, Wolves without Cunha. Let me see if I can remember all of them good because enough for them.
You lost Alisson for a good chunk as well.
Chelsea without Palmer. Fucking who else then? Man United without Bruno Fernandez. Who else in there?
Pardon me?
Who else in there? City.
Spurs without Youngmin Son.
Them did play City without Haaland, or maybe them
Spurs without Son.
Yeah, Monts was going on about this, about them playing teams without their best players.
You get what I say?
I remember last season. Yeah.
And what transpired out of that again? Remind me. Somebody remind me. Second.
No. They got a mural of their set piece coach, bro.
Oh yeah.
They have a mural of their set piece coach, bro.
That's the trophy, the 5-1, the Beat City trophy. All right, cool.
Yeah, our set piece manager got the sauce trophy, you know, bro. Like, be honest with me, bro. Like,
Man, well, I not hear them a cry. Hear them a cry. I talk about City without Roger. Thank you very much. Hear the man them a talk about we played Newcastle without Isak.
Isak.
And
Oh no, wait, Lex, who have you played this season? Have you played anyone yet?
No, not yet. No, not yet.
Damn, top of the league,
Still
and you
waiting.
haven't played anyone.
Yeah,
So Arsenal has played everyone, and Liverpool hasn't played anyone, and
Yeah,
you're top
still
of the league.
waiting.
How does that
Yes.
work?
Yeah, I don't know. Have no idea.
How does that work?
No idea.
Flawless. How does that
No
work?
clue.
Liverpool hasn't played anybody.
By the way, also for the Arsenal fans, want to talk about injury this and we have so many injuries and injury that. All right, remember next thing for now. Last season, or injury list.
Alisson,
Mo Salah, Darwin Núñez,
Alisson,
Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, Endo, Alisson, Curtis
Trent,
Jones,
Robertson,
Jota, Thiago, Bajcetic, and Matip.
Konate. Don't forget Konate and Robertson. You had those guys out as well.
And with all of those injuries, it took until about April for actually drop off of the little title battle. But you man outside before January.
These guys were out of the title race in October.
Forget about all of that. You man were never in it.
They were never in it. I've told you, Arsenal are the only club I've ever seen to be in a two-man title race and finish fourth.
You, Mr. TJ, the same Manchester United where you're a clown, have spent more days at top of the league than you.
That is true. We spent one day on top of the Premier League.
Why are you humoring TJ? I told you before, the only thing he's like bar second, the only thing he's watched his team do consistently is fail. Come on, bro. TJ's on a consistent road. This man literally said in the chat. This man said in the chat that he'd rather finish second than finish 14th. He's the exact epitome of the Arsenal mentality. You'd rather finish second than 14th. So what's the difference between second and 14th? Can anyone here tell me the difference between second and 14th? His excuse is Champions League money. Man United can put out a cup right now that says Manchester United. I need to make more money than we would qualifying for Europe. 14th and second has no difference to me. It has difference to Arsenal, seeing that you guys are a bunch of broke. I can't swear, my mom's here. So let me just not have too much respect for my mom here. For my mom.
Love that.
To swear. But let's be real. Like, you man are broke. You man are completely broke. You need Champions League football so your club don't get liquidated. Think about that. You're laughing at me. In 10 years, I went 4 years without Champions League football. In 10 years, you went 7. Yeah? Man telling me about Man United's worst ever record in the Champions League. Yeah, my worst team made the Champions League. Where were you after losing 10-2 to Bayern Munich? Where was Arsenal after that? Yeah, 7 years straight. I've never gone 7 years straight without Champions League football. But Arsenal have done that, though. You've done that. I went to the Champions League with Rasmus Højlund and Onana, and you couldn't go to the Champions League with Mesut Ozil and Koscielny. Really? Yeah? Clowning me. Trying to clown me. You can't rattle me, bro. You're an Arsenal fan. You wake up every day miserable. Think about it. How does it feel to know that you woke up every day and every choice you've ever made has always been bad?
Man, say, who are your guys' favorites to win the FA Cup?
We'll get to that. There we go.
Man, like,
who are my favorites to win the FA Cup? Arsenal.
So you say Villa.
Henry.
Arsenal are my favorites to win the FA Cup.
Yo, this guy a joke, man. This guy.
Big up Arsenal, innit?
Yeah, shout out. Now you know what? Even though Lex is half running joke, I can see Villa still.
No, I have. Villa. If it's not them, look. If we because I already have
either Villa or one of the Manchester clubs. It's also
one of the Manchester clubs.
For some reason, I think Villa. Yeah,
I have it between Newcastle and Villa. I have Newcastle.
So you think Newcastle get past Brighton tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. No,
yeah, comfortably as well. Comfortably.
For some reason, I think Brighton do them tomorrow. You know.
Nah. Not at St. James Park. Not at St. James Park. That's as bad as they have been recently. Not at St. James Park.
They are definitely the favorites for the game. That's why I think it would be an upset. But that's what I'm going with. Hey, chat. What are you lot saying? And you lot get
Yeah,
any
go with
questions
that.
in? Like I said, it can be FA Cup related
Yeah.
or Premier League
Yeah.
related as
My
well.
question is for the Arsenal fans out there. You said that when Ferguson left, you guys would win the league. Have you won the league? You guys said when Mourinho left, you would win the league. Mourinho left, came back, and left again. How much league did you win? Your man said when Klopp left, you would have won the league. Have you won the league? Your man said when Conte left, you'd win the league. Did you win the league? You've man have told me when Bearman left, you'd win the league. Well, Bearman's left. Or when Pep left, Pep's on a decline. Are you winning the league, bro? Huh? Think about this. Man United in their weakest era have still won trophies. In our weakest era, we've won trophies. Arsenal's strongest team ever couldn't beat the weakest version of, like, let's be real. Arsenal lost in the Champions League to a Bayern Munich that went trophyless. And these mans are the guy that are trying to say that I'm rattled. Your strongest team ever lost to Eric Dyer in the Champions League. The worst version of Bayern Munich we've ever seen. Your strongest team ever got knocked out the Champions League, got knocked out the FA Cup by Will Griggs. Your strongest team ever couldn't do shit in the Europa League. You man are, like, think about this, because I want everybody to actually acknowledge this and why TJ and these guys are just absolute jokes. So you're in an era with the weakest Manchester City team, the weakest Liverpool team. This is a weak Liverpool team. I don't want to hear anybody tell me anything different. 2017, Liverpool would have won the league on 100 points in this era. 2017, Liverpool would have won the league on 100 points in this era. That Klopp Liverpool team. But the weakest Liverpool, the weakest Manchester City, the weakest Man United, the weakest Chelsea, and you still can't win shit. How? The weakest Real Madrid, the weakest Barcelona, the weakest Inter Milan, the weakest AC Milan, the weakest Juventus, and you still can't even go to the semi-final of a Champions League.
Considering, because this ties into Arsenal. Who do you think gets through the Madrid derby tie? Real or
Real
Atletico?
Madrid. Real Madrid. I'm never putting Atletico Madrid above us. I don't care.
So you have Arsenal facing Real Madrid. So basically,
I have PSV playing Real Madrid.
Oh, you got PSV going through, not
I
Arsenal.
have PSV playing Real Madrid.
All right. You think Arsenal lose on Tuesday?
Mikel Moreno at striker.
Is that PSV?
Mikel Moreno at striker.
Moreno, have they got no one back?
Mikel Moreno. Oh, no worry. Hey. Here's a bright idea to Tony. Why not play Callus Fury at striker?
Damn.
I mean, he scores headers. Callus Fury. Well, who would be a better striker? Gabriel, Declan Rice, or any the other 17 centre backs that them have?
Damn.
Who would be good at striker? Can Zinchenko play striker? Because if they go against PSV with Moreno at striker, they're not winning. And that just guaranteed that they're just not winning. So yeah, I have PSV versus Real Madrid. I don't have these clowns.
PSV, so you think they go out? Yeah, come look at they travel. Yeah, it's their way. Obviously, their way.
Yeah, brother. All these guys do in Europe is sightsee. They're not going there to do anything. Arsenal, these guys just go to Europe for sightseeing. They just have a passport and want to use it.
True, man.
And what are they doing, bro? What are they actually doing? Aston Villa is trying to win the Champions League. Arsenal is just sightseeing. Nowhere in phase 6 do you see win the Champions League. 700 million, 6 flipping phases a dog. And all you have to tell me about is that you're 3-peated second and Man United are 14th. Yeah, enjoy that trophy. Enjoy that trophy. Man was out here when we were finishing second, wanting Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's head on a freaking pike. But here Arsenal, oh yes, everybody, let's clap for TJ and these guys. Wow, 3-peating second, you did well. Now here's what I want you to do.
Hey, let me ask you, you think they finished second?
No.
Oh, you got them finishing in the Premier League?
Third.
Oh, you saying Arsenal?
Yeah, both third. Yeah, City got
you think both think City overtake
Manchester City are going to pass? Fam, do you think Arsenal are actually going to do anything?
I'm asking, man. I'm just asking the question. I didn't know Rodri was training, but I'm just asking. That's all.
Nah, third.
Because Kaneki mentioned about them 3 feet in second, which would be funny. So
Yeah, no, because TJ was praising, fam. TJ was praising 3-peating second in the show that never happened. He was praising 3-peating second.
This guy's a dick, yo. This guy's a dick.
You know, imagine that. Imagine celebrating being a cock for 3 years.
And he wasn't, by the way. Let me just clarify that. But Tuesday, people, the United.
Yeah, this man out here will. I'd rather finish second again. Yeah. Imagine saying that. Yeah, fam. I've told you these man. This glory hole FC. All they've done in their entire life is watch their team get fucked, bro. That's all they've done. I can't. You enjoy second. You enjoy not winning. Fam, that's cuckold mentality. You don't want to win. You don't want to own nothing. You just like watching somebody else take something that you have, and you enjoy watching it. It's pathetic. It's sickening. And hearing TJ said that just makes me. You come like Don C is the only person I can properly respect, bro.
TJ didn't say that, man.
TJ, go back and look. This man said he'd rather finish second again in the league. You'd rather finish second. Yeah, that's the Arsenal mentality.
No,
you'd rather lose again.
He didn't say he'd rather finish. I think he rather said he'd rather finish second than like finish. What did he say? Outside the top four. He didn't say he'd rather.
Fam, he should know all about finishing outside the top four. You finish 8th consistently.
You're the best one. Imagine Liverpool winning the league without Jota, Salah, Diaz, and Gakpo. Oh, first of all, we have 6 attackers. You, man, only have 3 of them injured. You know what you needed? Another fucking 3, which you don't have. You're playing center backs at striker. Listen, I don't want to hear it. Don't get mad at us for having
actually using the transfer window.
A better medical team. Don't get mad at us for actually focusing on the attack rather than the defense. Don't get mad at us for going on to win something that you've tried to win, but it's just not good enough to win it. Don't get mad at us. Get mad at yourself. Look at your board. Look at Super Mick.
No.
You get what I'm saying? Because guess what? I'm taking what you thought was your girl, bro. You didn't even have her number.
Fam, I told you, bro. Girl, give her the number and him call you here. Welcome to Wendy's, bro.
You know what I mean?
Like, honestly, hey, Prime, I got to ask you a question. Do you have any players from Chelsea that Arsenal can fix? Yeah, they like fixing Chelsea players. Oh, we fix.
They fix
Kai Havertz. You have any players they can fix? They can fix Chilwell. Yeah. You guys can sell them the Sassy. They love signing centre backs. You can sell them the Sassy.
Yeah,
they can fix him.
You know what funny? On Messi, with transfer news now, them are going to sign Kimmich and them are going to sign Zubomendi.
Fam, if they want a player to sign, go sign Bakayoko. You guys can save him for what Chelsea did to him. Yeah, you can save Bakayoko. Sickening excuse. Oh no, Liverpool never went through injuries. They lost Joe Gomez, they lost Alisson, they lost Bradley, they lost Konate, they lost Trent, Tsimikas, Jones, Elliott, Jota, and Gakpo. So they lost all these guys, but that don't count as injury because you lost Saka and found out that Saka was your whole attack. A left back was your whole attack. Think about that. Your entire season was riding on a left back.
So this is size. So this is Liverpool players that missed matches this season. Gomez 16, Conor Bradley 6, Alisson 8, Konate 6, Trent 1, Tsimikas 4, Jones 4, Elliott 8, Jota 8, Gakpo 2. So you have had injuries, especially when you look at Conor Bradley, Alisson.
Nah. You want to know what? What's the problem, Salah? You want to watch the problem? Salah isn't there, so Liverpool never suffered injuries. Salah isn't there, so Liverpool just never suffered injuries. That's the Arsenal's walnut way of thinking, you know. Well, they never lost Salah. Salah, as you can see, they've lost a left back. You lost a left back. That's what Saka is. You lost a left back. That's why your attack's dying. You don't have a left back. No one told you, man, to go in the transfer window. No one told you to go in this transfer window and sign 4 centre backs.
Them still
Like,
have
who
Odegaard.
told you? Like, who told Arsenal that in the transfer window, go and sign Calafiori, go and sign Mikel Moreno? You signed 2 centre backs.
This guy, yeah.
You signed 2 centre backs. Fam, Mikel Moreno is a centre back. He can't play mid. He's shit as a 6. He's horrible as an 8, and he can't. And they have him at striker. He's a centre back.
That's what I'm gonna pose to the trophy.
Yeah?
Fuck on, no?
Speaking of trophies, hey, Flawless, I have a picture of the Arsenal's so-called title celebration that would have happened. I'm gonna send you it. For every Arsenal stream you do, you can put that as the image. Just them shelving their trophy, their league celebration, never to be open, and every single year just add more cobwebs to it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Everyone is shocked. I'm not shocked that Liverpool's winning the league. I said they would have done this the moment they heard they were getting schlut. Like, I knew this was going to happen. I said this was going to happen.
This is
that term is so hilarious. Unai Emery. Unai Emery.
Yeah, you are an idiot.
Boy.
Yo, that shit is bad for the yo.
And to your nephew in chat, you're starting to see why I Havertz, brother. To your nephew in chat, you start to see what I was talking about when I said that the Rashford thing is just going to be purple patch on and off.
Oh yeah, but I'm glad they gassed on Rashford, man.
I'm glad they are. That's more money, bro.
Yeah, man.
Now for realizing, Rashford have used,
Yeah, absolutely.
Him just there for the club too long. Him sick and tired of the thing. Him know him somewhere fresh.
Yes.
Him gonna do him thing.
Yeah, facts.
But bro, on the need for sort out in the club, dog.
Yes.
What you mean?
Every player, bro, Blind still out there try finish top up flipping.
Nah, Blind the quality player.
But
yeah.
no,
that's
what
not
surprising. What I say is the trend we wanna have is almost as if no matter the quality players wanna get. It just no materialize, blood. Nothing no materialize. Anthony out there play against Real Madrid and I look good.
He actually did. He actually played well. He actually played well. Lex, the reason for this is is just this. As I said before, we're signing attacking players and putting them in a defensive system.
Bro, I mean, I think I just that dog. Something all right.
Yeah, the club isn't right, bro.
Yeah, Lex, exactly. That's what's not right.
Everything has been wrong. We've been saying this for over a decade.
Brainstorm little for me.
Go on.
When you assess the squad and you assess everything, I swear it never right for go for Tuchel.
No.
I don't think that
would have not for the end goal for no one go, but
to tell a lot. Was it Ashworth? I don't know if he was.
He was Ashworth.
Was it him?
It was Ashworth.
Here the thing is, if it was a short-term fix, yes, but we're supposed to be getting away from that.
But right now, all right, look, I don't view it as a short-term fix.
Yeah,
even if Tuchel was to be there for 2 years, I think he would have construct just some stability we wanna need. You get what I say? The only way we'll not go through right now can materialize into success is if no, I mean, it's worth it is if it materializes into success. You get what I say?
I get you.
Otherwise, what? And bro, watch him. I just feel like AMORIM too idealistic.
You have a point.
So, for instance,
same thing he's done at Sporting.
The only way it can work is if the exact reason them hire him is because the board and him have like the same vision. They must see through the same lens.
And this is where the problem lies. I don't think that's the case. Bro. And this was my biggest criticism of the ownership, because the entire last summer when Ten Hag was going to go or whatever, I was saying, despite who, before we go and even try and appoint the new manager, pick a style for the club. We play this way, whether it's back 4, whether it's back 3, whether it's possession-based football, whether it's counter-attacking.
It's counter-attack.
Whatever that, I'm just saying pick a style, whatever it is.
No, you have a point.
Pick an identity, and then you then get the best manager for said identity. So if you're going to go defensive, you don't go pick up an offensive coach. If you're going possession based, you don't go and get a defensive coach, because then not only is the manager's ideas the same as your ideas,
all right, what you know,
the players are easier to pick up. But
you see the AMORIM comments recently. You see what him say about Anthony?
Well, what do you say about is it a lack of pace?
It's
I've been
like
paraphrasing.
him look better because of the physicality,
which I agree with.
So explain Asensio then.
I think Asensio's just a better player.
Asensio's a better player.
I just think he's technically a better player.
Way better.
But better, good enough. Also, as well, you understand that badge.
But that's what I say. What I say is, if a player can have a certain level of technicality, there's a threshold, Zine. I think Anthony is technical enough for actually playing the Prem. It's just how you utilize him. You get what I say?
I hear you. And also what Asensio has around him in that side is plenty of pace and power also.
Like,
plenty of it
understand
in that team. That's what it stems from.
For Aston Villa, Asensio, who's playing as a 10, has the likes of Yuri Tielemans and players that will run off of him. Players that will give him time on the ball. When you see Rashford running and taking somebody off, that's time he has on the ball. When you see Tielemans pushing forward, that's making him go forward. That's taking players off the ball.
Yeah, but that is just system thing.
It is. And what does Man United not have, Lex?
But that's what may lead to. That's what may lead to. What may lead to is, if you use the fucking man them right, then Anthony could have stayed for the duration of the season until you get rid of him in the summer. I'm all about, don't bite off your nose to spite your face.
Yeah, that is true. And that is something
until you can get a new one, blood.
That is something I have agreed with right here when I said that.
Go on, Kaneki.
The Rashford, him getting rid of Rashford, I never had an issue with that. But when I saw him get rid of Anthony, I was questioning, like, we could really use him in case something happens. Like, as we see it now, we don't have Dorgu for 3 games. We could use Anthony right now. Yeah, we could use Anthony right now. So that's my whole point of it. The thing with it, Lex, when you say that Thomas Tuchel, for now, it would have been a perfect fit, but it wouldn't have been any better than it is right now. Like right now, under Thomas Tuchel, we'd have probably have been 7 or 8 in the league. We're still not in the top 4. That's how I'm looking at it. What I wanted.
Hold on, what you say?
I'm saying if Thomas Tuchel had taken us over, who they hired instead of keeping Ten Hag, this season, we would have probably been 7th or 8th in the league. We wouldn't have been any further. Look at how the league is happening right now, and tell me, we'd have probably gotten like probably 4 results right. We're 7th. 4 wins, we're 7th. Lex. What I'm looking at it now.
At the time, it wasn't 4 wins though.
At the time, it wasn't 4 wins. At the time, it wasn't 4 wins. I know that. But as I'm saying is that what I can trust Man United players at being consistent at is being consistently bad. We can get a result here and there. Put it like this, Lex, because a lot of people always want to do this. When we beat you in the FA Cup, you think if we were to play you in that FA Cup 4 more times, do you think you lose to us?
No, it's just. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be honest.
Well,
I don't know. You know why? We did a play just like we employed the literal exact same tactics that game.
We were so bad that you were playing like us. Don't do that. We were so bad that you were playing.
Wait. Which game?
We're talking about the FA Cup game.
Semi-final.
Go.
Before we go play City.
Go on, carry on.
You get me? And that me even mention it, you can't understand why Ten Hag did get a little lie. You kind of can't understand.
No, you can't. Man broke every record.
That means that AMORIM have to get sacked, bro.
He broke every man. If he carries on like this, yes.
If he carries on like this, he deserves to get sacked.
He didn't get sacked already, innit?
He didn't spend
the standards.
The only thing that's saving him is the fact that he didn't spend 300 M's.
No need for 3. No man, not 600. 600.
No, it wasn't 600. It was like 3 or 4. It wasn't that much. He was only here He was only here 3 seasons. He was only here
Yeah,
window.
2.5
around
season.
around
2.5 seasons.
400. It's
Yeah, it was like
400.
400 M's. That's
400?
the only
Yep.
something like that. It was like 400 M's.
How can I
That's the
take
only
over from again?
Ralph Ragnick.
Ragnick and
Ragnick.
Richards and Oli.
Oli.
So that's where it
Yeah.
stems from when players leave here. But
3
the
years
thing
ago
is,
that?
people
Fucking hell.
see this happened under Fergie, but because United was successful, it wasn't spoken about. Sometimes the badge wear is heavy. That's why you look at Diego Forlan, for example, couldn't do nothing for us.
Yeah.
Went to Spain.
I think it's just a badge thing. You feel like I think it's just a badge
just
thing.
a badge thing, but I'm saying it adds to it. Look at Forlan.
Legs.
Forlan
This
bad
whole-
goals when he left.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is at some point it becomes not the badge and just the fucking fan base, blood.
No,
It's
it's not. It's both of it, but it's different. The badge it does weigh when you look at the stature of the club. Put it like this: Real Madrid haven't won a Champions League like from the 2000s to now. Real Madrid went like what 8 years without a Champions League. When Ronaldo went there, the pressure on him was abnormal. Barcelona was dominating the league the last 4 years. Real Madrid hasn't won anything major. When Cristiano Ronaldo went there, that badge was heavy because you went there and immediately they're telling you you're under a scope. A good performance for Ronaldo is a bad performance for Real Madrid now. What we would call a man of the match performance is average.
Ooh,
when you play
Ronaldo?
for a team of that stature, it's a different type. What Flawless is saying about with the badge, you're under a different type of scrutiny from everyone, not the fan base, by everyone now. You get treated different.
That I failed at Chelsea, went on a bad run, and because Sancho was attached to us, he was receiving the most criticism, even though their entire attack was terrible. Yeah. He was spoken about more than Palmer, and Palmer's regarded as one of.
You know what funny? You know what the criticism? It's not that he was bad. That's not even the criticism.
No, freedom.
The criticism is the man him dribble and pass.
Well,
instead
of the point. But the point that I'm making is
attack the wing back and give the ball away.
Yeah, but the point I'm making is he's there alongside Palmer, who's regarded not only as their best attacker clearly and one of the best attackers in the league, yet he was spoken about the same, if not more.
And them they say, Palmer, he'll be back soon.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, Palmer. Man, I miss absolute sitters, one-on-ones to keep them on the keeper.
Look at Coutinho. Coutinho wearing a Liverpool shirt and Coutinho wearing a Barcelona shirt. Where did you think Coutinho was under the most pressure? Liverpool or Barcelona?
Him never under no pressure, Liverpool, blood. Because
that's the point.
We did just glad for have him.
No, and that's the point. When he went to Barcelona, he couldn't handle playing for Barcelona.
But we didn't know. Everybody could have said that. I don't think him couldn't handle it. I think couldn't handle it. I just think it's just a case of like realistically, Coutinho just holds the ball too much, and you can't go Barcelona go hold the ball, or so you can get benched.
He went there and he was literally, I'm told, to fill the shoes of one of the best left wingers we've seen in the world, though. Like he went there and was told, "Yo, you need to perform better than Neymar." Name me a left winger in the world right now that's on Neymar's level.
You can't tell Coutinho
no,
that.
He just
Nobody
in
the world can perform better than Neymar. Same said the other day, the man them cuss me up on Twitter say, "Oh, Salah is miles better than Neymar." The level of crack you man have to be smoking for even invent.
Don't argue with people on Twitter,
how can you? Me not argue with them. Me just make the comment slide, but may adjust it. No, me just say, how can anyone? And then what them do? Them post pictures of stats.
Yes.
And talk about where is he now and where is Salah now. All right, brother. When Neymar down in the fucking trouble, where the fuck was Salah?
At Roma.
When man was winning quadruples or sextuples or whatever.
Yeah, when this brother was getting nominated in the top 10 of Ballon d'Or from Brazil, where was Salah? That's right. Rotting and flipping in Turkey.
And that's back to the point about it, like what you mentioned, it's the fans, it's everything.
Yeah, it's everything.
You see, like Rashford's playing like when Sancho's not lying when he says freedom.
A
'Cause that
freedom,
Manchester
no,
United,
no, but
yeah,
that's what may talk about. What may
I
talk
agree.
about is what's holding you man back is the
Everything.
thought of you being what you were, but you haven't been that.
Yeah.
So it's just a pool. Everybody just comes there to play for United or comes there as a coach to United, and just end up swimming in a pool of toxicity, blood.
No, you want to know why? Because
You got people not good enough upstairs.
exactly, Lex.
You
I
mentioned the
cannot.
pool. You're not swimming, and they're not giving you the best resources to go swim in the pool.
Not just that. Resources or no resources. To me, I've seen man get resources and still pull up blanks, bruv. I've seen some of the best footballers go to your club and them just have to leave.
Yeah, with no idea.
So what mess? And the thing about it is, to me, a big part of it is the for instance, you see, like how Arsenal, despite being massively delusional, there's usually somewhat of a positive air there. You get what I say? Because of the PR.
Because they don't expect them to win.
United, the owners, them allow the PR for always be toxic.
Yeah.
A new player come, him off a land and be a 10 out of 10.
Yep.
Yes.
Or else a straight scrutiny.
Yes.
Straight scrutiny. And then guess what? It's so surprising that when you look at actual footballers and you say, all right, yo, the money a baller, but him not really perform so well. As soon as a man like Garnacho pop up, everybody starts sucking him off because he might wear Cristiano Ronaldo underwear.
And he also came through the academy.
And he came through. Technically, we bought him and put him in our academy, but
no, but we bought him for 15, so he's classed as a Carrington. As a Carrington graduate. When he goes
but we can't use that. Because as soon as you're an academic graduate, but you have a little bit of shade of dark in you, the script flip.
Yeah, because they don't claim Pogba as an academy graduate.
No. Insert Sol Campbell meme here. We know this.
Yeah, it's the color thing.
Insert Sol
because Lex, the problem, what you have to understand at Man United is that, as I said before, it's everything. Look at this. We signed as Zidane. Zidane as midfielder and tried to turn him into John Obi Mikel. We signed a possession-based winger and tried to turn him into Dan James. We signed Anthony Martial and literally tried to use him like Lukaku. We signed Lukaku and tried to use him like Anthony Martial.
But what may I say is, this is the primary thing, right? A lot of people might say, all right, for instance, and especially the thing with AMORIM. AMORIM is in a situation where he has something that has worked before.
Yes.
And he believes in that thing. No, we've seen it work. Not in the Premier League on a weekly basis, though. Which we know is a total different ball game. No.
Yeah, that is true.
No, the thing about him now going towards the physicality aspect of things, it kind of show you up in a sense, because there's only so much you can do with physicality. I can guarantee, irrespective of the man that might cry about physicality, if you get a team that can move the ball cohesively and move it well with a bunch of technical players, brother, you don't need that shit, innit? A bit low to put it on. Bro, one to them, man. Anyways.
Too much time on their hands, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People got too much time on their hands. You already know. You already know.
Oh,
that's why some members only mode people. That's why. But big up to everyone that is tapped in, over 80 of you lot in the building. And this is it.
So how you get through that comment there for members only?
No, I just turned it off. I just turned it to subscribe.
Okay. Yeah.
I switch it back in case anyone wants to pop up. Sometimes he gets bored and disappears. King says here, clearly Ineos haven't learned from what the Glazers did in terms of giving most of the power to the manager. It'll be Ten Hag, Oli, and Mourinho all over again. King, me and you.
You know what funny?
Go on.
I don't necessarily think they've given the majority of the power to the manager.
No, they haven't.
I just think though that they've hired a manager that needs the power.
And again, this ties into stupid on their part, because
it's stupid.
Like I've said, if we're gonna be a back free club, be a back free club, not just because Amorim's here.
You're not gonna be a back three club.
That's where my
Agreed.
issue. So Lex, that's where my issue lies. Is you bring in AMORIM, who's a back three coach. You then bring in players for the back three. It then doesn't work. You then go to a back four manager more than likely. Now you have a whole heap of players who don't necessarily suit the back four. Depending where it could be, maybe or maybe not.
Because all right, watch it. No, but watch it. The thing about a back three system is that you can always have players that can play in a back four. It's way more difficult translating from a back four to a back three.
Absolutely.
So for instance, if you are playing a back three system right now and you have two wing backs, left and right, them man can still play wing back.
Yeah, it depends on, but because it depends on who it is. So for instance,
one centre back can step up in the midfield.
We've been linked to Quenda, for example. I've been watching highlights of Quenda. If we go to a back four, he's not a fullback. I believe he was a winger before.
He is a winger.
Him as a wing back. And then there is slight differences. So for instance, if you're signing a left-sided 10 or a right-sided 10, that is different, even though there is similar traits.
I think Dorgu can play left back though.
Yeah, I think Dorgu can. That's different from signing at someone who plays solo as a 10. Playing as a right-sided 10 or a left-sided 10, even though the attributes are similar, is different to playing to a central 10, for example. So that's where my issue lies. So for example, I think Cunha's a quality player. Him as a left-sided 10, I hear it. Would he be as high on my list for a singular 10? No. Even though I rate him very highly.
More play him on the wing.
Play him from the left.
Play him on the wing.
That's where my issue lies. Same way Diallo.
It depends if you're going to play. All right, for instance, it depends on the back four system that you switch to. If it's a 4-4-2, the wing backs them can play out right wing and left wing. But bro, it's so difficult because
it's all about the variables, and I don't trust
not just that. When you analyze the whole back three system thing, it's usually the worst teams in the league that use a back three.
Varies. Depends who it is.
Depends who it is.
Unless you go back to the Chelsea, what's name?
Conte.
Antonio Conte
days and some of them other man them.
Yeah.
More often than not, it's usually like the Wolves or maybe the Southamptons and them team there. And then every now and again you get a manager
playing a back three as well. I'm just remembering that. City won the league playing a back three.
City is they move the formation depending on situations in games. And so it's not really a back three.
That is it though, Lex. What you're saying right there is right.
It's just the Barcelona right back, left back go forward, and then center mid drop in and make a back three, but it's not really a back three, it's a back four.
Like what you guys do, in a sense, like what Schlutt does with you.
A little bit,
yeah. So how I'm looking at it, Lex, is just like this. AMORIM is not a manager. AMORIM is not a manager that needs control because he never had control at Sporting. All he had was the ability to tell the board, I don't want him. Like how he got players out is like he was like, yo, I'm not going to use him. I'm not going to use him. I'm not going to use him. That's what he had. He never had full control over signings. As I said, it was all a list. Like how you saw them do with Drogo. It was, yo, we have a list of these 5 wing backs. Which one are you willing to work? Which one we want? We're picking between Drogo and these 3. And he's like, and he said, yo, I'll work with this. It's the club picking players and the managers looking for which one suits what he's trying to do. It's not I want this. If you don't get me this, it can't work. Drogo is not a AMORIM, is more than an AMORIM signing. That was a Omar Barada and these man signing. Because what makes me look at AMORIM to make me know that you know what you're doing somewhat. Drogo is not a bad signing. Like right now, you could probably call him one of our best players right now. And he came in January.
You can see the difference he made in game 1.
Like, and that's just it. When it's not even him saying, if it's not, I need players that fit my system. It's, I need players that fit the criteria. Something that Flawless has been saying a lot. Stop signing players for a manager, sign players for the system and what you're trying to build. That is what is going on.
It Kaneki what absolutely irritates me about this club.
So for instance, you are saying then, irrespective of the fact that So, for instance, sack Amorim, it have to be an next back three manager coming.
No,
Not
I'm
necessarily,
saying
no.
not necessarily.
But
in an ideal world, it should be because
It
you've
should be.
recruited for a back three. I hate the fact that
what I say is obviously if they feel like he's the right man, it means that them in their minds I say, this is what we're gonna do going forward. We're gonna construct the team. Like you see, like how we never take Amarim because we never want him change the system. We either play a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3.
Yes.
We'll always have 3 midfielders and 3 forwards and then a back 4.
Yes.
We never want to switch that because it would isolate certain players. Amarim would have come in and end up use an extra centre back that we don't have.
And it would deteriorate the fullbacks that you have. Could you imagine Robertson trying to play this?
And that's why your board is smart because they looked at a new manager and said, hey, Amarim's a good manager. We rate him. However, your system doesn't suit what we have over here. So therefore, we're not going to hire you. That makes sense.
So your fear is that Manchester United never did that with Amarim. Them just like, we in trouble. Amarim, you have to come now.
Yeah, literally, they told this brother it's now or never. That means that screams panic signing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that's what I criticized that ownership before Ineos the most was there was never any continuity plan. It was just go get a manager who fits. That's why Van Gaal, Mourinho, Oli, Ten Hag, none of those men play the same football. One thing about Brighton, and I use them as the example, is even though their managers will play different, their principles are the same.
The way how they apply the tactic is the same, but the formation is the same. They still play good football. It might be a little bit different here and there, but it's still fundamentally the same.
Since Brighton have got here,
since Brighton have got here, use the same players. No problem.
Since Brighton have got here, we haven't seen a defensive manager go there. Since they've been in the Premier League, we have not seen all their managers are possession-based on the front
counter-attacking.
Yeah, they all attack. De Zerbi attacks, Potter attacks, this Hertzler attacks. I'm gonna go through the list. They wouldn't give Nuno the job, for example.
They never give Sean Dyche the job.
Exactly. Big up Nuno.
You know what I'm saying? Big up Nuno, though. That's not a shot at him, but they wouldn't look at him and go, all right, because you don't fit what we've got going on. They've just went and grabbed a manager. None of us know. And he's made the transition seamless. Transition because he plays that way. It's about being on the ball, attacking. We're going to play out from the back, and we are going to implement our game plan into every match.
And how he specify with the players. Because you remember me earlier this season telling you guys about Weaver. Weaver picked up an injury. Weaver picked up. Look at how Weaver started this season. And this brother signed Weaver and he signed a backup, Baliba. He's like, I have a bruiser and I have a backup bruiser in case this happened, because in my system, the player that's going to probably get injured the most is my bruiser. The player that's probably going to get sent off the most is my bruiser. Look at Baliba right now. He is their most dangerous midfielder because he stops almost every single attack. That is how he does it. At Manchester United.
Yeah, sorry, go on.
At Manchester United, when you look at how Spooby, when I was here saying that Man United should sign Baliba when he was 7 million, no one wanted to listen to me. Who's Baliba, Kaneki? Now you're just making up names.
Big up to Rounds for becoming a member of the channel.
Yeah, big up Rounds.
Links in the comment. Much appreciated.
Everybody was telling me, now you're just making up names, Kaneki. I'm like, okay, then I'll look at Baliba right now. Guaranteed to buy him 60 million. But all I'm looking at it right now, Alex, is that Amorim has a complete hodgepodge of players that don't know that play completely different. Like,
but that's been the problem with you, man,
for years. David Moyes signed these players. When we got Van Gaal, we never got rid of the David Moyes players. We added Van Gaal players to Moyes players. And then when Mourinho came, we then added Mourinho players to Van Gaal players.
Kaneki, that's where the issue lies there. It shouldn't be Van Gaal's players or Mourinho's players.
It should be Man United players.
Exactly.
Yeah, because look at this.
We signed a central midfielder. Our number 6 does this.
Number 6, no matter the level, that's going to be Arsenal problem.
Yep.
Because Arteta players.
Because put it like this.
Centre backs.
You remember when? What was it? It was the Yardman show when Lex was asking me about Schlutt. when he was like, Kaneki, what does Slut
Yeah.
do? How does he play? And I said it before. You're going to need a 6. If you don't get a 6, you're going to watch Slut play football, and you're going to see how badly you need a 6. What have Liverpool fans been asking for the whole of this season? A 6. I said this in March.
Man, then change the tone, man.
Yeah, and that's the point what I'm proving at. When Schutt went there, I never said Schutt's going to go there. He's going to change everything. I said he's a tame version of Klopp. He's not complete gung ho. He is control. He's control attack. Klopp is chaotic attack. He's controlled attack. He knows when to attack, knows when to sit, know when to keep the ball, know when to counter it.
And even just that, the implementation of the tactics.
Exactly.
It seems just so seamless. It's like everybody get it.
It's completely understandable. Every player can digest that type of football.
You know what's funny about it though? You know what funny though, Kaneki? Everybody play. You see, for instance, you ever see how? Alright, for instance, you see when you man have Anthony and you see how Anthony play. Anthony don't play like Anthony when he was at Man U. The Anthony when me know is link man.
Yes,
because we didn't sign him with an idea.
For us right now, all our players play exactly how they play.
Yes.
Gravenberch things. McAllister does McAllister things. Robert obviously does Robert things because she's just shit.
She's just shit. Salah's doing Salah things. Nunes is being Nunes.
And guess what? Iman Nunes kind of beef right now. And you know why? Because Nunes not being Nunes.
Exactly.
Nunes come on and not show enough effort.
Put it like this. When you try,
like big man, the only thing you have is effort.
Yep.
So just give it that. I'm not telling you to be a Superman. Just give the effort.
When you saw him try to use Szoboszlai, like how we use McAllister, do you recognize how bad Szoboszlai was playing? When he tried to use Szoboszlai as how McAllister was played, you realize how bad Szoboszlai was.
To me, I'm not think him did try to use Szoboszlai no way. I think Szoboszlai they just have a confidence issue.
Yeah, he was trying to play like he was trying to change his play style and it never suited him.
Because watch it. But the Sobos, because from day one him tell the man say, yo, we need you to add more goals to your game. That is literally Szoboszlai's game. Not since he's been here, but when him did from before.
RB Leipzig,
yeah, this man was slapping shots from everywhere and shit. So it was like, yo, brother, just be Sobo in it. Do the run up and down thing, win back the ball, facilitate the counter attacks, like. Just do some things. And now it kind of translate a little bit better now that, as him said, Mo Salah actually pass back the ball to him now because enough time him ignore him. You get me? Now Salah get a couple more assists and things. So yeah, man.
And to show you it now, Amorim did some things in the last few. Amorim did some things in the last few games, and it's something that I'm looking at him now, and I'm like, you need to continue. When he signed Dorgu, he literally just told Dorgu on the left wing, I need you to make that wing your own. You won't get there's no help there. No one will help you. So I need you to dominate that side as much as you can. What have everybody seen him do? We were cursing Garnacho for ignoring him from running when he was making so much overlapping runs.
That was the absolute you man could have just win the game off of them overlaps then.
Fam.
Are we surprised Garnacho makes bad decisions?
Because Xerxes literally I watch Dorgu. Xerxes, when you watch him a track Dorgu run and a mirror it just to get the top.
And next, you know what happened in the Everton game? Casemiro got on the ball and signaled to Dorgu to make the run because Dorgu made the run. Yeah. And then the next time Casemiro got the ball, Dorgu made the run and he found him.
Me see it. Me literally I watch the game. Me not even the replay. Me I watch it.
Yeah.
And me see Cass like him pass the ball and him I said, Dorgu, bro, next time do this. Him a point to him. And then Dorgu say, all right. And then next time Dorgu made the overlap, the inverted run.
Yeah, the shot that he got. That wasn't that the shot that he got when Casemiro played him through and he managed to get a shot off.
No, I think it was the cross that was.
It's like
I
the
think it
other
was the
day.
cross.
It's like the other day when we did a play too. Supposed to like get a ball from, I don't know, from the left side. And the ball, you know them ball that will just roll across your body so smoothly. You just want to put your
One
foot
time.
through it.
Yeah.
The man stop it and a pass. Messi, so but we had do. I've seen you shoot the ball. You're like one of the best strikers of the ball ever. Just wrap it.
Yeah.
If it miss, but just wrap it.
And that's the thing, Lex. When I'm looking at the system, you see if this system was completely failing, I'd have been on here and telling everybody that I was wrong about AMORIM. The point, what I'm looking at it is, with just one addition that the club made, not a AMORIM signing, the club made a signing that they saw that we needed. Just that one signing, and you just watch the system just get even more better. Like, it's not that Man United are horrible. We are failing to do anything in the final third. Dorgo is putting crosses into the box. No one's on the end of them. Passes are being made. We're having so much touch. Like, we've had more touches in the final third under Amorim than we did the last 7 months under Ten Hag. That's not a failing of the system, Lex. What you're saying with Tuchel, I will never tell you you're wrong, because I agree with you.
The feeling, we said the system now feel are just the players.
It's not. No, I'm not going to. I hate the players. You know this. But you want to know what I'm not going to do?
I think there's elements of the system that is failing.
No, and that's what I'm saying. I hate the players, but I'm not going to fully blame the players. I'm not going to fully blame the players. I hate them, but I'm not going to fully blame them. The reason being is this: we played Casemiro and Ugarte, and you watch us play better. Please keep that midfield. Please keep that midfield. The Ugarte and Casemiro midfield allows our wing backs to stay wide. There's no more inverting needed. I am sick and tired of seeing Diego Dalot inverting into the midfield. When Casemiro and Ugarte were playing, Diego Dalot was forced to stay wide. You want to know what staying wide does? Gives us space to run in behind. It's what happened.
Yeah.
It pisses me off that that Diego Dalot doesn't like to cross. But that's it. When you saw those runs Drogo was making on that left because Casemiro was on the ball, that's confidence to know that someone sees me now.
No, but not just that. Dorgo did hold him run initially because he's never sure.
He didn't know.
I'm never sure.
Think about it. Think about it, Lex. The person that was passing him the ball was Bruno.
He never get no ball.
Yeah, the person that was supposed to try and find him was Bruno. Bruno cannot pass. When Casemiro is there, and you want to know who Casemiro has played alongside his career? Marcelo. You know who's been the best overlapping fullback on the planet the last 20 years? Marcelo. So when he's on the ball and he's seeing Drogo making Marcelo type runs, I'm not comparing him to Marcelo. I'm just saying the runs he makes. He's like, bro, I see you. Like what Alexis Sanchez said to Pogba against Manchester City. Why are you holding your runs? I see you run. Literally, I see you run. Look at it with Liverpool in a sense. Firmino, when he had Salah and Mane.
You know what's funny? Yeah, go on talk.
When I'm saying Firmino with Salah and Mane knew within themselves the moment Firmino has the ball, run. The moment Firmino has the ball, run. No one even looks to see if Firmino sees them. You want to know why? They know he sees them.
And what's crazy about that is Kaneki, that's at any level. We've all played football. The certain man who get the ball, you know you're not getting it. Whether they don't see you or can't find you, you're just conserving your energy. And a certain man, you know, when they pick up the ball, all right, if I make this run, 9 times out of 10, he's going to find me. We've all been there. I've done it. Yep. Certain man get the ball, certain greedy wingers, guess what I do? Hey, let me just conserve my energy.
Yeah, don't run. And that was it with the type of runs before the red card, like the previous game before, the types of run you just constantly see him making, just bombing, just constantly on the left. I'm like, if we had someone to consistently find him, if he makes 10 overlapping runs to find him 7 out of those 10 times, we'd score more goals. Because you want to know what Drogo doing that, doesn't that making those runs do? Xerxes doesn't have to drop back that deep now because he's like, He's on that left. I don't need to drop back that deep anymore. I need to try and get in the box now because we're finding Dorgu, and Dorgu has the crosses that I can get on the head the end of. When Xerxes now presses forward, our 2 10s now start pressing forward now. Our midfield goes up. Everything goes up. As I said before, we have an attack manager trying to teach defensive players how to attack, and it's bad. He needs to understand, at this point,
Well, you
I'm
have
not
some
saying
defensive
change.
players.
I'm not trying to tell AMORIM, change everything about yourself. I'm like, at this point,
I'm saying,
find a middle,
stop.
find a middle ground right now. Find a middle ground right now. We can't play the controlled attacking football you want to play. We can't play that. So find a in between now, between counter attacking and sustain attacking football now. Keep Casemiro and Ugarte. If in your inside 10, you want somebody that's fast. If it means you have to put Cheeto there, put Cheeto there, but put him beside a midfielder. So when we lose the ball, a midfielder like Ericsson or Bruno Fernandez can drop back into the midfield so we don't get overrun. Because that's something we've been struggling with for a while, is that we have no bodies in the midfield when teams start to compact and play narrow. That's what's been beating us a lot recently, is that teams are playing narrow against us. The moment they get the ball wide, you have like 4 players of the opposition that's already crowding out our midfield. That's a 2 versus 4. That's how I'm looking at it. He needs to find a middle ground about it. He needs to. And I expect him to. I expect nothing less from AMORIM. So as I said before, Lex has a point. I agree with everybody with their criticism of AMORIM. I do. But the one shining light about it is that I've seen you now get one player, and that one player made us look 5 times. Like as Flawless said, Drogo moved the needle. Like I'm not overhyping him or exaggerating here. Drogo moved the needle when he came.
You know why? Because he had some pace and power with some technique, and it's something we don't have.
That's true.
Pace and power and technique.
And not just
He
that,
ran and
I
held
think
the
a big
ball
part
up.
time. No, I'm gonna tell you can't pace and power with technique and the brain of Mudrik. Him also understand. Him also have positional awareness and thing. Innit?
Yeah, he's just
Him know how
overall
to use
competent
it.
at all levels. The mental attributes he has the technical attributes, and he has the physical attributes. Nothing outstanding, nothing I look at and go, whoa, but he has them to a level where I go, yeah, you'll be fine. And you've seen it in both the games he's played. I've seen it. I was like, all right, he controlled the ball and brought it down on the right hand side, turn and passed the ball inside, and then a give and go. I was like, okay, that's smart. He'll know when to hold on to the ball, he'll know when to go try and go past the man, etc. I'm with it. Like 110%.
Like what was it? It was a 1-2 I saw him play with Xerxes, and the cross that he flashed into the box that surprise, Hoyland missed, where he immediately knew how Xerxes played. Like he gave one to Xerxes and he just ran. He never even second guessed what if Xerxes doesn't pass it back. He knows he's going to do it. Like 1-2 into the box, flash across back, and we end up getting a corner from it. Like that is how I'm looking at it to say this system is not failing. It's like when everybody was going at Schlutt when he lost to Nottingham Forest. Oh, what he's doing? I'm like, no. You don't blame Schlutt for that. That system was working well. It was literally just you guys were just bad on the day. Don't blame the system again for that Nottingham Forest loss. That is not the system fault. When I'm looking at the system, Lex, it ticks everything, but it also has its negative. Are we getting into the opposition's half?
Thought when you have possession.
No. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying overall, it doesn't tick everything. But what it ticks is the fundamentals that we never had before. Are we attacking well? No.
But it still are we getting into the upper that doing at the pass, bro? That's my problem.
No problem, but I still some of the same players than from the past, Lex. When I'm looking at it, it's like
that messy. Are the man for man press?
No, that needs to stop. That is one thing that needs to stop. That needs to stop completely.
And what
it doesn't work.
And whatever, I don't think human use a press trigger either. I think
we don't. No, we don't. We just headless pressing.
Yeah.
Headless
And
pressing.
you have to stop that.
Yeah, but
And
how I'm
bro,
looking at it, Lex, is that as you can see
Bruno.
with it,
Oh God, man.
can we sustain attack in this? No, no, not with these players, no. But are we good at going forward? Yes. Are we getting opportunities in the opposition's box? Yes. Are we creating actual chances, not Bruno chances, like actual goal scoring chances? Yes, we're creating cutbacks. Well, I've seen more cutbacks under Amorim than I have 3 years under Eric
That's
Ten Hag.
that's
Well, yeah,
coach.
you're
100%.
right. You're right. No,
Yes,
That's
no. You're right.
but
You're
but
right.
listen to the issue
The
now.
personal, let me tell you, from a personal perspective, I wouldn't go all the way to blaming just the manager. I think he's doing some things wrong.
He is.
But what he, as you said, what him at the right would be way better if you had different players. If
And
you get that fucking Bruno out of the team, which then brings up another problem, because the whole reason Bruno
favoritism.
is there in the first place is because the manager pick him.
Yeah. I don't know why he refuses to use Ericsson. I understand the whole Ericsson cannot run like Bruno. Fam, if Ericsson cannot run like Bruno,
The problem is
keep
the
the
same
ball.
problem I have with the whole Casemiro argument. It's like, okay, Mino over Casemiro in the midfield, but realistically, why?
Yeah.
Casemiro doesn't have any legs. Yes, but he has positional awareness.
Position now, that's what's been killing us.
The more IQ you have on the pitch, is the less you need to run, because you know where
Yep.
to be based
And-
on the structure of the team. The only thing that can throw Casemiro off is his teammates not doing what they're supposed to do.
Facts.
Because
Absolutely.
Casemiro always do what he's supposed to do. The problem is
Yeah.
when you have him and Bruno in the midfield, and Bruno consistently doing a bag of fucker him not supposed to do, and Casemiro consistently have to do the work for two players, Casemiro can't do that. And a lot of fans will get on Cas for that. But why would you get on Cas for that? Because what's happening in that situation is that Bruno continuously is costing the team, and then people say, oh, but he can cost the team because he's creative.
Yep.
Fucking not.
Fam, that's the reason why the reason why when I heard Ian Wright speak, I'm like,
I'ma tell you. And you man need to get this in on the heads. Bruno consistently does things
that costs the team.
Not just that. Yeah, that costs the team. And here's what I mean by that. I not really cost the team, Medaga say Bruno consistently does things that make his statistics higher. You get what I say? So for instance, we will rate Xavi and Iniesta chance creation, but Xavi and Iniesta chance creation is immaculate. Way to pass all of this. But you will get the same fucking statistic for player fucker pass. Oh, he created a chance. No, he didn't.
No. Just because you pass the ball and someone shoots does not mean you created a chance. But people misunderstand.
When you pass the ball, the man did have to go through hell and high water just to control it. And that caused him to miss the fucking game. But you gonna get a start for chance creation.
Yep. Lex. And
I say this all the time. If he's creating all these chances, who's missing them all?
Who's missing?
Not just that. Final balls and all of this shit. You dumb motherfuckers know. So when a man take a free kick and a fucking corner, it counts.
Yes.
Yep.
It counts.
And he takes all our corners.
And he
takes
all
everything.
And him not allow nobody to take none of them.
Yeah.
Because Lex, show you like this. Alex Telles at Man United had a better conversion rate from corners than Bruno Fernandez, and Bruno Fernandez has taken way more corners than Alex Telles. But how I'm putting it to you is this. That's why I said with the system that is in place, the chances that we're actually getting aren't Bruno chances. Like the shot that Diego Delo missed, flawless. That shot that Diego Delo missed, that chance that Garnacho missed, that another chance that Garnacho missed, the Hoyland chance that he hit the post with, the header that Xerxes, like these are chances that we can say with better players, we bury these chances. It's not no Bruno Fernandez passed the ball to Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford flip-flop, pass a player, cut in, sprint back, pass a player, kick the ball and the keeper save it. That counts as a chance. Did Bruno make that chance? No. Bruno just passed the ball to Rashford. I told you before, if you want to use us as count those as chances, that means that Dani Alves has the greatest assist in football history.
The thing about it is Bruno is a con artist, blood.
Absolutely.
Bruno is a banker who's a scammer. So you
Fam,
turn
this
up to
man
the
is-
fucking bank and you see Bruno, and Bruno well dressed in a suit and everything nice.
Fam,
Yes,
you know,
well,
Chris-
and then and him say, swipe the card here so we can begin. And you swipe the card and you do a transaction and you leave. And then when you go back to the bank, there's no Bruno. Yes,
Where's the guy that
guy work? No.
no?
When you
Exactly.
go on your phone and you check your account,
Empty.
the money gone.
Money gone.
And you,
Bruno Fernandez
to-
is those agents, is those dodgy agents that basketball and rappers have. Bruno is what T-Pain agent was.
yeah.
Like,
And
yeah,
guess
man,
what?
you're going to do these investment here, and when T-Pain broke on a call, this number is no longer in service.
You know what I mean?
Gone, bro.
Gone.
Yeah. Hearing Ian Wright try to praise Bruno Fernandez,
Ian
I'm
is
like,
the-
bro,
Oh, he's so talented. He's so talented. What the fuck? First of all, no, he's not.
no, he's not.
No, he's not. First of all, not because
Yeah.
there's a million players in the world who can do stuff for Bruno do.
Brother, when everybody are telling me how good Bruno Fernandez was, I'm like, he's so good. This brother was in the Serie A. Why didn't Juventus, AC Milan, or Inter Milan sign him?
Oh, well, I know.
Yeah?
If him did so damn good, why the hell since him coming it just get worse every fucking year?
Yeah? Bruno Fernandez was an elite creator. As Omar, big up Omar in chat, as proof. Bruno spent 3 years in Portugal. Can you tell me how many times in Liga NOS he's hit 10 assists? Anybody have a random guess? He's played 3 years in Portugal. How many years has he hit 10 assists in the Portuguese
And
league?
just so
That
you man know,
everybody
I don't have any skin
talks
in this
about.
game. I don't care if Bruno is good or if Bruno is
No,
bad. I
it
just
doesn't have
know
anything to do with you. I'm just
that
saying it.
my
Bruno
flipping
spent
eyes,
Bruno spent 3 years in Portugal, and Bruno Fernandez, as Sporting's best player, has only hit 10 assists once in the Portuguese league. Yeah? This man was at Sampdoria and Udinese, and this man never hit 5 assists in the Serie A.
Hold on, no. You know what funny too? Throughout the entire time that Bruno has been at your club, you know what's the biggest criticism for the strikers wanna have? They don't get service.
I wonder why.
Hey, who would have thought with the best chance creator in Europe that our strikers don't get no service? Hey, it's everyone else's fault though. It's our wingers.
Was it Romelu Lukaku?
The wingers are
Romelu Lukaku, Odion Igalo, Anthony Martial, Zlatan. Fam, we had Zlatan and Lukaku, and no one ever complained that Zlatan and Lukaku weren't getting chances. It was that Zlatan and Lukaku weren't finishing their chances. Cavani, Cristiano Ronaldo, Marcus Rashford, Anthony Martial, Odion Igalo, Haaland and Xerxes. What do all 7 of these guys have in common? They're not getting service. Why are they not getting service when they're playing behind Mr. 3,000 chances? Huh? The greatest chance creator. Oh, this brother has this much chance creation. I don't want to hear it, brother. Ian Wright, you man have showed me why I tell you before.
You know,
that back in those days, the brains was the manager. It wasn't you guys.
Not just that. No. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you what the problem with Ian Wright. That fucker don't watch you know.
No, he don't watch Arsenal neither.
Him just go off a PR narrative. Him don't watch in the play.
Brother, Ian Wright don't watch Arsenal neither.
Wait, what?
Ian Wright don't watch Arsenal neither. The only time Ian Wright shows up for Arsenal is when he has to show off a kit. You think Ian Wright watches Arsenal? The only time that brother show for Arsenal are when them have a kit for show off.
But I think because the crazy part is Ian Wright being a striker, if he played with Bruno, he would absolutely hate it.
Fam, he'd hate him.
He would hate it if he played with Bruno. That's the funniest shit in the
you
world.
Playing beside somebody that's supposed to be giving you the ball, and every time him get the ball, him slap the ball from 40 yards.
And then, what the club gonna do? You have a shit creator. No, not just that. Unaga sign fucking Rasmus.
Yes.
Just to compliment Bruno. Perfect.
Just to compliment him. So we have a winger in Garnacho that can't do nothing.
Shit
we had a winger in Garnacho that can't do nothing. a midfielder in Bruno that can't do nothing and a striker in Rasmus Højlund that can't do nothing. But yet still this fan base wanted to blame Jadon Sancho and Anthony. Like imagine that. Anthony and Jadon Sancho had to be here playing beside of Bruno Fernandez, Rasmus Højlund and Garnacho. But you want to tell me about Garnacho's stats? Well, if someone is taking 30 shots at goal, I expect you to score one.
Bawalana. Where the goal them dead now? For all of them, man. Where the goal them dead now? On have a system that actually facilitate one can
you
create more goals
and
assists. That's what me can actually say. When me watching a play football, me can see the deficiency, but me can see the things on the do well. You get what I say? And you know what's funny about it? You know what's funny about it? Majority of the times it don't look good enough. And when the manager forced to actually make substitutions or forced to actually use different players.
And that, Lex, is why I said what you're saying. You realize it? I have not sat here and argued with anybody about Amorim. What you've said is completely correct. When you said it before, like, yo, you guys do look competent. It's just that the manager's picking of personnel is bad.
Me say, bro, me watch the game the whole time, and me watch the game and me say, yo, the man is so shit, man. Thanks. And then me see make 2 subs, and then all of a sudden the whole game just transformed.
Everything like start playing better.
Prime. Hey, who would have thought that personnel matters? Who would have thought? You know what I'm saying? That an attacking midfielder who's 0015 and a striker who's 0012 and not very good.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, he'll be there. Number 17 will be 0017 shortly. Just give it a couple of games. But who would have thought? That's my biggest criticism of this match.
And then watch them when he score. Watch when he finally get a goal.
Score.
Everybody are gonna say, hold that.
Hold that.
Hold what, brother?
Hold that. Because he wanted
this man to score. This man to score. Score what? The same thing them to do with Højlund last year when him to go on in 16.
The fact that I haven't seen
in a one game and talk about hold that. What
you
saying now?
What
do you mean what you saying now? What do you mean what you saying now? Him not out of jail, him still in a lockup.
Have you seen Nacholini and Højlundinho anywhere?
The man that changed their name long time, man.
Exactly. Exactly.
Under different names, you know.
Yeah, man, different names, man. I probably some Amorim bullshit them name now or some shit. You get me?
I got change their identity, man. You know, yeah, man. New passports and that.
Yeah, man.
Some people went at me. I was in whose chat was I in? I'm trying to remember who chat. Like, I got went at because they're like, you're a Man United fan and you seem happy that Liverpool are winning the league. And I'm like, I'm happy Liverpool is winning the league because I want my board to sit here and look at that. Liverpool won the league once and you did nothing to rectify that.
when certain things happen in our life, it forces you to actually take a look, innit?
Yep.
That's why Arsenal fans are take a look now. Take a look, Arsenal
When Liverpool made it 19, nothing in Man United never said, yo, we need to fix up.
Hey, brother,
when
listen,
you watch Manchester City,
guarantee you this right now. The Glazers don't even know so no win 20 Premier Leagues.
Fam, the Glazers don't know who Onana is.
Okay.
Fam, the Glazers don't even know where we are in the league right now.
At the other day, I tell Luis on Twitter, say, yo, bro, listen. Sanchez better than Onana. Sanchez?
He actually was like, yo, I hear it now. He was like, I hear it. He said it to me. Was it the last back again or the one before? He was like, yo, trust me, I get it. Been saying this about Onana. Man has been playing against us. Been playing against us.
Emma said, no, man, it's not. No. Onana worse. Look on that the Dorgu thing the other day.
Talk about it.
The Dorgu. You know why Dorgu confidence Emma pass it? Because the first look where Dorgu look, Onana never left him line yet.
But yeah, that's true.
So here what enough players do. Enough players look to the keeper and focus on the ball and then pass it.
Yeah. Yes.
But what Dorgu was doing is him did a watch the ball because the ball actually that come down at a little bit awkward height, but him did also watch the player behind him.
I'm going to drop kick you.
So it's like him do a triple run. So him the keeper ball player behind me ball and then take the touch.
Yeah.
So Onana now, if you leave your line Onana, you scream, leave
Yeah,
it.
he's supposed to scream. Yeah.
Scream, mine. That's what keeper do. That's how you take control of your
Keeper.
presence. People say, oh, Dorgu. No, that was not on Dorgu, because the only person that changed their position was the keeper. Dorgu was the only, because you have to remember, in a Dorgu mind, Dorgu is a wing back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wing backs always go line. Wing backs don't go inside. When him check ball, check player, him realize if him go outside, the player can cut the angle and take the ball from him. So him decide to use Onana because him also do a scan and realize that him can pass it safe to Onana. Striker man where run down Dogu realize that Onana come off him line and just start for follow the ball. And the man them score, and it's like, Onana, what are you doing?
Being Onana.
Oh, listen, let me tell you this. Onana does not know anything about being a goalkeeper. You know? You man realize that?
Yes. I watch him.
This brother dives.
I've seen this brother at Ajax, bro.
In place. When him dive enough for the shot, then when you see him do theatrics, he dives in place. If the ball goes straight to him, he might dive and he might stay in at the same spot. How you dive and you stay in at the same spot?
Because you're Onana.
You want to know?
The goal score upon him the other day, he make a dive. Him no move.
Lex, Onana reminds me of that old Inter Milan goalkeeper, Handanovic. That man was labeled the goalkeeper that refused to dive. Literally.
No, Handanovic never dive at all.
Yeah.
Onana dives.
But him don't dive. From him dive and don't dive. That's the point.
And don't dive.
Him dive and don't dive.
Him
dive and don't dive, bro.
He might do two opposite things at once.
The only keeper I've ever seen dive standing up, and when the goal go in, him still up on him foot. You swear you see him dive off of the ball, but the moment the ball reaches the net, you see him still stand up. He look like he dive, he never dive.
But you know much time Mr. Keepers face power shots, but as long as it goes straight to them, then just palm it.
Yeah, 100%.
Him just step on.
Because
like
today,
fucking seizure.
Today, watching the Plymouth Manchester City game, Trafford saved some shots that if it was Onana, Plymouth would have probably lost that game.
Man. No man. Onana didn't save them there.
Onana wouldn't have saved any of the shots that Trafford saved today for Plymouth.
He made some good saves today.
There was the Gundogan header where he literally caught the ball. You want to know what Onana would have done there? Parried it literally onto Phil Foden's foot. For Foden put the ball in the net. Like I'm looking at it, I'm like, fam, you're a goalkeeper. Try and cup. You're supposed to cup your hands to keep the ball from. Why are you parrying the ball when you can literally just scoop the ball and stop it one place?
Him parry it back out into the danger all the time.
Fam, he doesn't parry it back in. Fam, this brother passes the ball to the opposition.
Yeah.
When he parries, he doesn't even parry. He passes it back to the opposition. Do you know how much of those goals we've conceded? All Onana had to do, put the ball out for a corner or literally just stop it instead of putting it back to where it's coming from. I don't know why. I don't know. And it's so sad that what's his name picked up an injury right now when we could really use him buying there.
Yep.
Him actually have keeper fundamentals, but
yes.
I know Onana, I don't know what him do. No clue.
Be you both?
Not a clue. So that's just it. So with Man United this season, as TJ was trying to prove it to me, we're 14th, fam. I don't care where Man United. You want to know what I care about? Are we first? No, I don't care. That's how I look at it. We're 13th in the league.
Yeah, man, and everybody's still like Arsenal fans.
Fam, like I'm looking at them, I'm like, you realize you don't see me here using any excuse? Oh, we have new owners, a new system, a new board, a new manager. I have not come on here and said any of that. We're 15. We were 15th because we were bad.
Yeah, 15.
We are where we are right now because we're bad. I ain't using any excuses. You hear me? Well, we lost Amma to injuries. We lost this guy to injury. We lost this guy to injury. You know, a bunch of unjust red cards. new manager. You haven't heard me
Yeah,
use any of
it's
those.
so funny. It's so funny. It's like these fans don't realize they view injuries as an inconvenience and just something that happens without
Nope,
any
bad
action.
squad building.
It's not just bad squad building. It's how the manager builds and uses the squad and the tactics that he deploys and also the training. All of these things have an impact on the squad. So if you're having an injury crisis, it's the manager. Why? Because he manages all of that.
Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely. I hear you, trust.
No legs.
We're so unfortunate. No, if
No
everybody
legs.
pull hamstrings, the manager is the one
do some rank.
mashing up the
No,
hamstrings.
incorrect, Lex. When Arsenal suffers from hamstring issues, it's the referee's fault,
Oh
Lex.
yeah, the ref.
It's the ball, Lex.
Michael Oliver fault.
If it wasn't a different ball, Lex, the players wouldn't have torn their hamstring.
Yeah,
it's
the
the ref.
Carabao Cup ball. Yeah,
It's the ref's fault and the ball's fault. That's
Yeah,
the
my bad,
reason
my
why
bad.
Arsenal are
Sorry,
now
guys.
13
Sorry, guys.
points.
My
Yeah,
apologies.
that's the reason why they're 13 points behind flipping Liverpool, trying to come flippy.
Yeah,
I'd rather finish second.
Still
Bitch,
the
freaking
best
mentality.
manager. Still the best manager and the second best manager in the league.
How you getting paid more than Carlo Ancelotti? And you know, do nothing in a football.
That's crazy.
Nothing in a. Carlo Ancelotti is on the verge of getting sacked.
That's crazy. Yeah.
This man, if it wasn't for Manchester City, Real Madrid would have three-peated the Champions League again. This man up in 3 years, 2 Champions League, 3 years, 2 league titles, and this brother's on the verge of getting sacked. But some man out here celebrated them finish second 2 years in a row and rather finish second and want to finish second again. Really?
Big up.
Really?
Big up,
really? Man, them out here trying to tell me about Ethan Noir. Fam, stop putting your players in conversation with good players. Ethan Noir need to get better than Anthony Gordon before him go nowhere near Yamal.
But watch it now. Him injured already, and guess what gonna happen? You gonna put 1 year in the same blender
as
Saka was
Smith
in.
Rowe.
Where you think Saka gonna get? Him gonna get blend up.
Yeah.
Just 1 year, just gonna get, I can 100% guarantee you, 1 year don't have the Wakanda gene. The only reason Saka lasts this long is because them Wakanda forever, innit?
That brother better out there on Indian and
1 year
flipping jollof.
1 year you're gonna get done way before Saka. And to me, 1 year even better than Saka, innit?
Yeah. Okay. So, 1 year is an actual winger, Saka is a left back. That's no comparison. So how I'm looking at it right now with these men are just sick my fucking stomach just hearing them speak. Well, Liverpool, you flawless. Yeah, Mr. Bagpipes from Baghdad.
All the excuses.
Yeah, these guys are going. They're going to drop points. Flawless. They're going to drop points. TJ, you need to understand. You need to stop agreeing with Mr. Bagpipes from Baghdad. Yeah, stop agreeing with Kaneki.
Yeah, that guy,
you need to believe the stars are aligning. Yeah, trust me, Liverpool will fall off and Arsenal will capitalize. Yeah, you definitely will.
The man move from Liverpool are gonna fall off too. I'm not saying that Arsenal are gonna win.
I'm not saying, bro. Really. And then you're going to sit here and trying to see if you can fam. You can't rattle me. I am a troll. I've been a troll. I am the grumpy old troll that lived under the bridge, bro. That's who I am. I've been that grumpy old troll. I am Kendrick, bro. I am petty. You can't piss me off. You can't rattle me. That's my job. Yeah, that is my job. You here telling me about Man United. Why are you looking at me, bro? Why are you looking at me? Where I am makes you smile. Where you are pisses you off. That's the difference. I'm making you happy. Your club's not making you happy. Look at Lex. When Lex opens, look at the Premier League table. Lex smiles. When you look at the Premier League table, you're not smiling. You have to look where Man United are to smile. Yeah? Me suffering is what makes your season good. What are you on? Honestly, what are you on? You man are a disgrace. 5 years without a trophy. And you're celebrating. Talking about, oh yeah, man, we're going to go out now.
I don't even think they're celebrating Kentucky. I think it's
What do you
already
mean they're
come
not?
to. Nah, it's come to like next season now. That's what I've been hearing. That's
And
now
what
the
are they
conversation.
next season?
No, I'm
Okay,
saying
so
that's now the conversation is, hey,
okay,
watch out for
so
next season. We're gonna win
what
the league
Lewis?
next season. We're gonna dominate.
Yeah.
And
What
always
Lewis
that
needs
shit,
to
man.
dominate?
Someone said it on here. I can't remember who said it. Arsenal's best season is always their next season.
Yes.
Someone said it.
I think it was certified. That's the original certified, I believe. That's the mod certified.
Said it. I think it was on shout out certified. Someone on the panel, I think, said it.
Yeah, it was him. Because I'm looking at them now because
their best season's always their next.
This is the season now for Prime and Lewis to offload players to Arsenal. Trust me. Like Arsenal, you guys love to rehabilitate Chelsea players. We can give you look like you're tired of Odegaard. We can give you Mason Mount. 40 million and we'll give you Mason Mount. You can rehabilitate Mason Mount. Yeah? You can go rehabilitate. You can take. I know that Man United and Spurs would happily give you Timo Werner and Mount. Seeing as what was it that dumbass Arsenal fan said? Oh, Chelsea won the league with Kai Havertz. Trust me, we will happily give you Mount and Timo Werner. I know that Jez would literally go to England and drive Werner to Arsenal. And all they have to do is just fill his car back of gas. That's literally what Jez would literally tell Arsenal. All you have to do is pay for my gas and I'll take Werner to you. I will fly to England and give Arsenal Mason Mount. All you have to do is just pay for my ticket back. That's all you have to. That's the entire transfer budget. Pay for my ticket back. That's the transfer fee. Yeah, I know that Lewis and Prime would love to sell Arsenal Chilwell. Yeah, go fix Chilwell. Yeah, go fix Chilwell. Go. Yeah, you guys can finally sign Mudryk. 100 million you wanted to spend, give Chelsea $100 million for Mudryk. You can fix Mudryk. Yeah, start fixing these Chelsea players. You guys are nothing but a high-class rehabilitation center. This man out here about second tier. You don't know what second tier looks like, TJ. My second tier is above you. You man are a 50. You man sit at the table with Everton, bro. That's where you sit. That is where you are. You're nowhere near it. You are the brokest big team I've ever seen in my life. I can't stand it. I literally cannot stand it. These men have seen their club do nothing. You've seen your club not win anything, but you talk as if you man have done anything the last 10 years. Think about it. In 21 years, you've seen more Guard of Honors, 9, than trophies, 5. Arsenal has seen more Guard of Honors than trophies in 20 years.
I hope them give. Hey, bro, you know. Well, wait.
Them have to. Them have to. I don't want. Troops can say all he wants about but it's not mandatory. You have to.
I thought it was. It's actually not mandatory.
It's not from in the business if it's not mandatory. You have to.
What do you mean it's not mandatory?
Like the Guard of Honor, it's not mandatory.
You can refuse to give a Guard
You
of
can
Honor.
refuse.
You have to. I thought you
can refuse.
Because I wouldn't be giving Guard of Honors. Fuck that.
You have more 9 Guard of Honors, and if them give a Guard of Honor to Liverpool, it's 10. So you've seen 10 Guard of Honors in 21 years. Then you've seen major trophies, 5. You have a higher average in Guard of Honors than trophies.
At this point, it just sounds like a them job, innit? Or do your job, man.
Every 2 years, think about that. Every 2 years, Arsenal gives a Guard of Honor.
Do your job,
every
man.
2 years. If they give this Guard of Honor to Liverpool, if they end up giving Liverpool a Guard of Honor, they'd literally average 2 Guard of Honor a year. Then they have trophies, 1 in 4. This is the fan base that's talking. This is the fan base that's chatting shit, Flawless. That's the fan base that's chatting shit. TJ was in the chat talking about Old Trafford's leaky roof. Fam, Old Trafford's leaky roof has seen more league titles than your entire club. Your club has 13 league titles. The water off of our roof has seen 13 league titles. The rats on our pitch have more European heritage than you, man. Well, to be fair, the rats that's on our pitch are running more than Mikel Moreno, but we're not going to go there. But as we continue with it now, bro, like this is what they are.
The star striker, the new 28-year-old
Yeah, because
striker.
if you listen to Arsenal fans, they want to break Chelsea's records. Why? Chelsea is not trying to break your record. Do you realize that? No one cares about the invincible. You want to win a Champions League though, because Chelsea is the only team in London to do it. You man want to break Chelsea's defensive record because they dominated the league when they did it. You're trying to break Chelsea's record. Chelsea's not looking at you guys. This is the sad thing about it. You man are like that one little guy that's trying to beat up everybody and no one takes you serious. Man just one arms you, just little bro, like, oh, that's so cute, and just moves you aside. That's Arsenal. Anyone sees the meme about that small guy that had on the glove trying to hit people, and that guy just used his hand to just waste his time. Like, you man are the hornswoggle of the Premier League. That's what Arsenal are. You man are hornswoggle. Like, you're nowhere near anything. You man chat like you do something. You are hornswoggle. No one cares about what you guys do. We laugh at you. Like, that's all you guys are.
Their next Premier League game is Manchester United as well, so that's going to be a good one.
Fam, that's going to be a joke. Fam, that's going to be a joke. Because guess what? Beating us, you still won't win anything. That game doesn't fam, like, it's so funny. Beating us does nothing for your season. It just adds a trophy to your dusty trophy cabinet where we beat Manchester United. Yeah, put it right beside the 5-1. So while Liverpool is focusing on winning the league, and I'm focusing on trying to win the Europa League or the FA Cup, you can focus on, what are they focusing on again?
Yeah.
What are Arsenal focusing on again? I'm lost.
I don't know. I'm lost as well.
Next season,
this is just what they are.
They focus on
next season.
It's next season. That's
focusing on next season. No, they're focusing on which Chelsea player to take. Hey, Prime, which Chelsea players can you sell to Arsenal?
That's already been a part of the conversation already, because they know they ain't gonna win the league this year and they're not winning anything. It's already next season. We're gonna do this and that in the summer window. We're gonna do this and that, and then guess what? 2026, the 2nd of March, we're gonna be here having the exact same conversation. Same way last year we was having this conversation.
Man,
and the year before that. As long
you
as
guys can celebrate it. You man can celebrate beating Man United. Go ahead, bro. Like, you guys can celebrate it. Because I know what his name is going to come. And yeah, they can. You're right. They can buy Kepa. Yeah, Kepa's an upgrade on David Raya. He's just as bad. He's just better.
I'm by Benjamin Sesko.
Yeah, and then go. Yeah, hey, you guys can go buy Victor Osimhen as well. You know, I heard you guys were linked with him. Yeah, go buy him. Yeah, like, complete and utter joke. These men are going to beat us at Old Trafford, and then I'm going to see TJ and Tony them come on to the Arsenal show and probably laugh like, yeah, hold that, Kenneth. Yeah, go ahead, put it on your trophy cabinet. Fam, I don't care about that game. What does that game? Does nothing for anyone.
Arteta out.
Arteta, bro.
The out spell with the H to blood.
Fam.
Hey, HDA.
Fam, it's H.
Yeah,
it's H-U-O. It's not H. You have to put the H, O, U, and W. Arteta out. There's a W in it, bro. There's a W in that out, bro. H-O-U-W-T. Arteta out. You hear the W, bro?
Oh, shit, yo.
But that's how it goes. These mans are just disgusting, bro. Nothing but disgusting. They're freaking mutated fan base. God bless the league gunners of that fan base. At least some people there know.
Big up Gunner, man.
Some people at least have some kind of sense. Imagine celebrating second and saying you'd rather finish second next year. You'd rather finish second next year. All right. No Liverpool fan I've ever heard say that, though. During the whole reign of Klopp, never heard no Liverpool fan tell me they'd rather finish second.
Hell no, man.
Never heard that before.
Pissed off, bro. Second place, man, not even man, just fully ignore that.
And big up C24 for the super chat. Appreciate it, my guy. Good to see you in the chat as well. It's been a minute, so hope you're blessed. Says Kaneki, if you don't mind, one time for the one time. He said, sorry about the Arsenal. Dude, you take it away, Kaneki.
It's not even sorry about the Arsenal. Shame about the Arsenal. Do. Shame about the Arsenal. Do. Worthless. Flipping worthless, bro. You man are the I can't even say you're the Dortmund of the Premier League because Dortmund have European heritage. You are the Frankfurt of the Premier League.
Oh man, them are the Tottenham of the Premier League, man.
You freaking spicy fam.
Yeah, man, spicy
fam, it's not even fam. You just are spicy Tottenham. That's what you guys are. Every single moment TJ speak, well, you guys are nowhere near Tottenham. Well, guess what, TJ? In the last 5 years, you man are on par with Tottenham in trophies won.
Tottenham.
But hear what? Yeah? But hear what, TJ? I'll do you something
with
better.
Your best manager and your best team.
Yeah, but hear what, TJ? I'm gonna stop saying 5 years. I'm gonna go do the 6 years because Arsenal fans want to be above Spurs, right? So I'll give them TJ. In the last 6 years, you have won more trophies than Spurs. You're tied with Leicester. Leicester City is above you in trophies won, but trust me, you won more than Spurs though. That's your competition. Do you see how pathetic you are? Do you see how pathetic you are? You see how pathetic your whole entire club
just to clarify for Arsenal, it's been 4 years, 212 days, 6 hours, 12 minutes, and 27 seconds, and counting since Arsenal last won a trophy. Sorry,
do you see how pathetic your fan base is? Everything is Spurs. Imagine that. My competition is Liverpool and Manchester City and Chelsea. Yeah, think about that. That's our competition, Flawless. Liverpool and Manchester City. That's our competition. These man's competition is Spurs and West Ham.
Hey, West Ham and Spurs both got more European trophies.
Yeah,
exactly.
Many things with some of them competition.
West Ham got more.
Them competition are like Brighton and them side the dog.
Yeah, because think about it.
Brighton and them, man.
Yeah, every single moment is like, you guys are nowhere near Spurs. Why do you care where Spurs are?
Shout out Melio, that clip will live on.
Yeah, we go on Brighton and the fam. No, because Flawless is hilarious.
Conversations out there, yeah.
Fulham and Brighton and these man. It was hilarious listening to it because in the chat he was talking about you man are on par with Spurs. Why do you know where Spurs are in the league? Yeah, when I'm in the league, I don't know where Manchester City and I don't focus on Manchester City and Manchester City. I focus on me. I need to be where I want to be. I want to be first. I'm not first. I don't care where anybody else is. All I know is that I'm not first. You're telling me I'm nowhere near Spurs. Why do you know where Spurs are? Why are you paying attention to Spurs? Do you care that much about Spurs, bro? Like these man's competition is pathetic. These man's derbies are pathetic. These man's clubs are pathetic. Your arch rival is Spurs, a club that does nothing.
Spursy.
I told you, I hate a nigga hating on a nigga, and they're both broke.
Both broke. You got no
you man
money.
Are sorry, and you hate on a team that's also sorry. Freaking brain dead fan base. I told you, fam, your club supporting Arsenal is a mental illness, bro. Hearing how these men talk about it, they need to be medication to fix being an Arsenal fan, bro. You need to go to therapy if you're an Arsenal fan, bro. It's sad. It's completely and utterly sad. You just wake up and just decide, how am I going to ruin my life? I know I'm going to support Arsenal.
Arsenal.
No. Have the cheek to talk about we are by far the greatest team the world has ever seen. The world don't know you, bro. The Champions League has never seen you. Think about it. Aberdeen, the UCL, Europe knows who Aberdeen are. No one knows who you are. Your strongest team couldn't get past the weakest Chelsea team in the Champions League. You man went invincible and got knocked out the Champions League by Chelsea. Who was it that was there? Was it What's the name of their striker? Was it Hasselbank?
Who?
I mean,
When Chelsea
man,
beat them in
I'm
the
thinking of the Chelsea
well,
side that
when
knocked
they
them
beat them
out.
at
I'm
the,
trying to
I
remember the
can't remember.
starting 11.
I think it was just after Hasselbank. I think
It was
Hasselbank
just
won.
after Hasselbank.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
you
it
man
was.
went invincible and got knocked out by a dusty Chelsea team.
Actually, Hasselbank might have still been there. Still, it might have been Hasselbank. Yeah, I might be wrong. That's
You
incorrect.
complete and utter shit. You man want to go around. We've had the best team, fam.
It's before we
No
before we
one
close.
acknowledges you, man.
Before we close out, you lot run up the likes because there's been just under 100 of you lot in here for the vast majority. Let's get up to
Going
100
to a
likes.
Champions League
60
final
likes.
and lost to a
Run
drunk
up the
Ronaldinho.
likes, man. Run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Even though Javon's not here, shout out to Javon. Make sure you
Yeah, shout out Javon as well. The flute.
No, say my go in. A man start drinking
Fam,
from the night
that
before.
was so jokes when Ronaldinho said he was nursing a hangover when he played against Arsenal. Fam, Dino never took you man serious. This man was nursing a hangover playing against you in a Champions League final and still beat you.
Shout out Dino.
Shout out Javon, the Arsenal fan, them send the flu off for him, dog. They tell him says a setup, man.
Oh, snow.
Complete and utter shit. Listen to me.
You know, we have Nottingham Forest to worry about and lose to fucking West Ham and then draw to Nottingham Forest. We're not learn.
Yeah.
We're not learn.
See Prime putting it there. See Prime put it there. Yeah, I know you guys, fam. Prime, I know football, bro. That's one thing I pride myself in. I don't like being wrong on some things. It was them. It was Chelsea with Hasselbank. Was McManaman on the wing or was it Joe Cole? I'm trying to remember. I don't want to look up the 11. I'm trying to remember. It was McManaman and Joe Cole on the wing. Unai Emery.
No H's in none of the names. Tell her H's, you know.
Yeah, man, fam, how Jamaican pronouncing it different. We don't say apple, we say apple. Apple. Hockey. Yeah? Heart attack, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Heart attack. You drop it out like Kyle Havertz. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, Kyle Havertz, bro.
Yeah, the A. Pronounce the H is a
we pronounce the A with a H, bro. That's how we do it, brother.
Yeah.
Fam, and you pronounce it. It's not Michael, it's Michael. It's Michael Arteta. You get the name right, bro. Get the name right, bro.
Kyle Havertz crazy, though.
Kyle Havertz, bro. It's not even Kai, bro.
That one crazy. Kyle Havertz, crazy.
Change man's whole first name.
Yeah, and it's stuck.
Yeah, man. As far as
it was Duff and Scott Parker. Thank you, Prime.
Let me tell you why. Because as Jamaicans, Kai can be a name.
Yeah, Kai is not a name, bro.
Yeah, we're not. A yard when I name people with 3 letters. 4 letter up. So Kai, when you say Kai, you say I must Kyle them. I say,
yeah,
I can't Kai them. I say Kyle them. I say, man.
Havertz.
No, just take the H.
Havertz, bro. Think about it. We say apple, and when we say half, we say half. We don't pronounce the H in half. We say half. Give me half a bread, brother. That's how Jamaicans roll, bro. That's how we do it. That's how we do it, bro. Big up everybody in chat. So the Arsenal fans, don't worry. Phase 7 will be the phase. And this season and in the transfer window, make sure you sign another dog.
Love to everyone in the chat. Big up, man. Run up the likes, you lot. Hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. And make sure you hit the notification bell. Don't forget this show and all the other shows you see on the channel. All audio platforms. Spotify, you know what I'm saying? Sarcasm City TV. Type in Sarcasm City TV on Spotify. Follow us 5-star. Same with iTunes, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, etc. I'll probably, you know what, I'll probably do some NBA, but for those that don't know,
we'll win there. What then do we win?
Tank is fighting.
Win the on loan. You never see the man them showing you a picture with win around Rangers. Win the on loan. Arsenal aren't winning anything. Win the on loan to Rangers. Arsenal aren't winning anything, so why would Win stay? Win put in a loan request.
Win catching hella strays. But yeah, in regards to the NBA, I'll keep a watch on it. But obviously, while I'm doing because they'll be on. For those that don't know, Tank's fighting. Javante Tank Davis is fighting tonight. So I'll be doing that. That's
really?
3 a.m. Oh. Yeah. It's about an hour and 10 minutes an hour. A world title
fight. They never getting no hype at all.
Nope.
Because he was fighting.
Yeah. That's why. And Prime, Here's the joke about this. That when you guys beat Arsenal and knock Arsenal out the Champions League, you were 7th in the league.
Mazel.
Yeah,
And to
invincible
pick up when we get
Arsenal.
to
You
the
were
super
7th
chat.
in the league when
At
you
the
beat them.
4-4. At the 4-4. At that one there.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure. Can't
I
remember.
think he
know I did
was.
Chelsea Arsenal that. I think we did play them after that Chelsea Arsenal game. They know.
I
Yeah,
thought the 4-4 wasn't the
Or
4-4 was it Spurs? It was Spurs, right?
I think he
no
was Spurs. I'm trying to
Spurs drew
remember.
4-4 against
Champions
them.
League.
Like,
Me I talk.
oh, we're talking about champion. I thought you were
The
talking about the league,
Champions
man.
League.
It
Yeah,
was the Champions League game.
yeah. That Chelsea team. I'm remembering when Chelsea knocked Arsenal out the Champions League that season. Chelsea were 7th.
Was big upside for the super chat. Appreciate it. Says, why did Arsenal fan cross the road to get to the other side and hope for a better season next year? This is about their ongoing hope. I hear you, side. Big up for the super chat. Big up to C24 for the super chat earlier. Big up to Lewis for the super chat earlier. Big up for Rounds for joining the membership. Big up to all the regulars. Big up all the mods, all the new people, everyone supporting. We're going to redirect to Alam. I believe he's doing some form of NFL stream, so I'm going to send you lot over there. So just put Sarcasm City TV Raid in his chat and run up the likes and hit the subscribe button over there. YARDMAN Pod will be back next week again, Saturdays. You lot already know, normally around 11:30 p.m. UK time. If not, it might change depending on stuff that's going on and around it. But 11:30 p.m. Just keep a lookout on all the socials. Yes, in regards to NBA, yeah, I'll be doing a game, but I'll be doing a game during the tank fight. So I'm not sure which game because none of the games really were appealing like that. So I got to sort some stuff out after I end the stream to get ready for that next one. So yes, there will be an NBA game. So get over to the playback because we'll be keeping an eye on one of those games 110%. But yes, love to everyone that has locked in. This has been Premier League Podcast,
Oh,
Yardman edition. Yeah, go on.
and
Go on,
before we close out, I just want to say this to everybody that needs to know this. The word for the day for Arsenal fans is trophophobic. The fear of success. That's the word of the day to you, Arsenal fans. Trophophobic. The fear of trophies. The fear of success. Good night to all you people and enjoy yourself. Every time you see an Arsenal fan, tell them don't worry, you'll get over your fear of success. Trophophobia. I'll write it in the chat so everybody can put it anytime you see an Arsenal fan. So you just know it. Trophophobia. That's the word for the day.
So love to everyone that has locked in. This has been the Premier League podcast, a Yardman edition live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in and see you lot in about 1 hour on the playback. Salute.